All the replay viewers, I'm your homie, Dr. And it has been a while since I got to see you all on Periscope. Hello, everybody, and welcome. For those of you that I haven't had a chance to meet while I'm readjusting this stand, I'm everybody's homie, Dr. Romie, just getting back from the gym. Hi, everybody, and oh my goodness, we are crooked here. Wanted to take a minute and say how much I missed you. I missed you too, Shobi. Hello, everybody. I missed you all too. I have been going through Periscope withdrawal. For those of you that I haven't had a chance to meet, I want to introduce myself. I'm everybody's homie, Dr. Romie. I am a brain doctor and mindfulness teacher and media personality. And I bring together the best of Eastern and Western medicine to boost your brain and mental health. Was I somewhere fun? You were worried about me? I am so sorry. I have not had a chance to check in on Periscope. My intention always is to be on noon Eastern time. About 1 month ago, I took on a large corporate client that has me speaking. I am home right now in Orlando for just 24 hours. I'm in 7 different cities in this month alone, getting my frequent flyer status back. I have missed being on Periscope and I have missed seeing you all. And so I wanted to set an intention here with all of you that I'm going to try to find a regular time to be on with you. Noon is proving to be a little difficult. As I mentioned, I'm in 7 cities in the month of October, leaving for DC again Thursday morning, and it's really exciting, and I love your spirit and just thankful to be with all of you. And I really wanted to share something a little out of the scope. I know I typically handle topics that everybody is dealing with every day, like depression and sleep and anxiety. Hello, Dr. Walter Sims. Thank you for being here, everybody, and thank you for the heart love. I wanted to talk about intentions. It's been something that is on my mind, and I'm going to share a podcast that I was interviewed on last week. I'm sorry. Yes. Hello, everybody. And hello and welcome back. It's glad to be back with all of you. Thank you all for saying hello. I can't see your names very clearly. So if you want to just type your name and your location, I'll say a special shout out, It's just an honor to be back here with our global mindful living community. And I am setting an intention right now with you all that while the timing may not be regular, I am going to be back with you all broadcasting from all 7 cities I'm going to be in the next 30 days with you. Hi, Jordan, Kentucky, Chrissy in Brooklyn, welcome. Shelly in Nebraska, an honor to have you here. I know Dr. Walter Sims is here from Atlanta. Honored to have my member of the head of the First Church of Periscope. I've missed seeing your scopes and intend to be back on. And so I've been thinking a lot of intentions. And you're like, where did this start? Well, I have a very dear friend who I actually mastermind with on a weekly basis. Her name is Natalie Ekdahl, and she runs the Biz Chicks podcast, celebrity podcaster, empowers female entrepreneurs. And we had a moving blab and podcast session last week about setting intentions. Both her and I felt this immediate shift, as did everybody that was on the blab community. And then the next day I got, oh, thank you, Sarah. It's wonderful to see you here. Wasn't that great? The next day I was on an airplane to Baltimore, and I had the sweetest young boy sitting next to me who was all excited. And I'm going to share the link to the podcast where you can hear it all. And he was going and doing his dream job of interviewing at Google. And he was so nervous, and that intention setting was on my mind. And we sat there for about 20 minutes on the plane before we landed. And, he was connecting in Atlanta to San Francisco, and I was connecting to Baltimore. And we set that intention. And then today it happened again. My dry cleaner is worried about his daughter, and a young daughter, and thyroid cancer. And he's like, I'm worried. And I'm like, if you keep staying worried, the universe is going to give you things to worry about. And so I thought, well, let me kind of, as you can see, came back from the gym and just all haphazard, and let's talk about setting intention for health. I'm going to give you the 3 steps right now, and then I want somebody, if anybody feels like sharing something that's in their heart related to their health in any way, mental, spiritual health, physical health, I'm going to help you live on Periscope. Set an intention for yourself, okay? Then I'm going to share Natalie's latest podcast, which you can listen to for free on our website. It's pinned to the top of my Facebook page, Dr. Romie on Facebook. And take a moment and listen. And I want to hold that intention for you. Hello, Lori in Arizona. So how do we set an intention? Is there something going on in your life that you're just not too sure about? You know, my thing was, and Dr. Sims, who's here, knows, I was like, oh Lord, am I going to survive this corporate client that's kind of toxic and I'm working really hard hours for? And see, when you hear me say it, I'm setting an intention for more toxicity, right? So yeah, the last 2 days have been a struggle. Okay, Shobi, we'll do that. Hi, Lauren. Yes. Oh, thank you for being here. I loved that interview for Natalie. It's live on podcast again. So I'm going to show you all where to find that. So basically, when we're setting an intention, is you need to find someone who's going to be that positive force in your life to help you do it. Because often, and if you're like me, when I get into a funk, it's kind of hard to draw yourself back out. And I have all these mindfulness tools, but we all need a partner. So find someone who's going to be your positive cheerleader. And here's the thing, you be that for them. And then ask them what their intention are. So you're going to hear on this podcast, I literally, oh, I'm so sorry about your prayers to USD. So we'll get to that intention setting. Yeah. And so I know I admitted in public for the first time that I'm holding intention that my radio show and a television show, great question, Lori, I'll tell you, come up next year. And I was so nervous to say that. So the step one is saying your intention, and it's okay if you're nervous. The second step is to bring back that affirmation from the other person and let them sincerely affirm how they know that intention is going to happen for you. And you're going to see me do it for someone. If somebody is having health issues, and thank you everybody for the heart love, just reach out to me, you know, and we will do that. And we send prayers to USD. And I think it's Shobi. Remind me of your name again. Okay. And, so we do that. And then the third step is to say, you know, go back to the original person setting the intention and say, I am, or I have. Okay. So let's do this here. Is there somebody that has a, you know, health issue that they don't mind sharing here, that they would like some positive affirmation to set an intention for health? Shobi, you're welcome. Yeah. And the reason I want to pick health is I am a medical doctor, a brain doctor. I know you can do the same exercise for your business, for finding the man or woman of your dreams. But I feel like since I bring together Eastern and Western medicine to boost your brain and your mental health, I'd like to help with any health issues. So is anybody here who's on the Periscope family? Okay, you battle. Okay, what's your name, Esprulette? Thank you for being very, very brave and telling that. Tell me what your name is and angry all the time, massive action. Okay, I'm going to get to you second, massive action. Brulette, do you mind just sharing your name so I can and just breathe together with our entire Periscope community and fibromyalgia? Okay, I'll take you all one at a time. Shelly. Okay, so let's start with Shelly. And everybody, for those of you that are watching and sharing hugs, either I see about 35 of you on live right now, and those of you that are watching from the web, you are officially the space holders, because I really thank Shelly for being so open with what she's facing, and we're going to set an intention together, okay? So when you feel moved to do so, you can type in the word prayer, amen. And so Shelly, thank you. I know your intention is to heal from anxiety and palpitations, and I'm here, Dr. Romie, holding this affirmation for you that healing in your mind and your body and spirit can be yours, okay? That this anxiety and this panic is something in your spirit telling you underneath that you need to make a life shift somewhere, okay? It's okay temporarily if you need to treat it with medication or a holistic therapy, but just really find a way to connect with your spirit and know that healing is yours. I believe it. And I believe that when you overcome this anxiety and panic disorder, you are going to have clarity about something in your life. And now we see all the amen and the prayer that's here. Now, Shelly, can you type in, I am healing? Just type in those words for me. I am healing. I am healed. I have strong brain and mental health. That is your affirmation to give right back to me, Shelly. Go ahead whenever you're ready. And I'm taking a nice deep breath for you. Shelly is healed. I am healing. Amen. Okay, massive action. Tell me your name and what am I holding an intention for you? I think you typed in the word anger, but let's do this one by one. I'm here helping you set your health and wellness intentions tonight. You know, amen. Yes, amen. We do that. We set an amen and we set a prayer and intention for health. Because when you set an intention for health, you're shifting your mindset. Okay, hi Cheryl. Okay, great, Cheryl. Welcome. And Cheryl, tell me again what intention I can hold for you or what you're dealing with and how I can help you shift that. You're welcome, Shelly. You're welcome. It's an honor. And you know, I was telling my dry cleaner today that, you know, when I was practicing traditional neurology, which I was for almost 14 years, there was one factor. I mean, I had to diagnose chronic diseases like multiple sclerosis and you're easily angered. Okay. And it's Cheryl again. Sorry. I apologize. My mind is a little shifting and focused. Type in your name again for me, sweetheart. Yeah. You have a short fuse. That's okay. Okay. Something there is going on. Okay. Big hugs to you. Thank you for being so open and honest, you know? Yeah. And this, Cheryl. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. And so Cheryl, I'm going to get to you, but here's the lesson and why we're setting intentions. I would diagnose two people in the same day with multiple sclerosis or Parkinson's. They would get the same medicine. They were at the same stage. And if you believed you were going to heal, if they knew they were going to get healthy, they had a better prognosis. And the medical science backs that up. And so here's the thing. When we can't hold hope for ourselves or a positive intention, you find someone to do it for you. So right now, I'm going to do it with Cheryl, who's been so open in her heart to say that maybe her temper is getting a little fused, right? Somebody or something is putting pressure on you in your life. I get it. It may be a relationship, your job, and that's causing you to have like built up anger come outside. Yeah, too much anger is consuming. And so what is the opposite of anger? Is compassion. In the Upanishads, the yogic wisdom is we cannot have compassion without anger. So Cheryl, my intention for you is that when you look deep inside and you see whatever is happening in your life that's bringing on this anger and this short fuse, that you just connect there and realize that I, Cheryl, I'm human and something is angering me and that's okay. And what is this lesson here to teach me? And if you can't figure it out, know that you are supported in the universe by people that love you. I know you have friends, family, spiritual advisors, someone maybe in a religious community or otherwise, and turn to them. And I hold this intention that you're going to have someone to vent your anger. Because often when we have a short fuse, it's because whatever's bugging us, we haven't had a chance to vent and share. Write it in a journal, share it with someone who you love, that you can trust, a therapist. And I hold this intention that the anger is transformed to compassion. Compassion for yourself and compassion for others, including the situation that is angering you. So here is your intention. I am Cheryl and I have compassion. Can you type that for me, Cheryl? I have compassion. Yeah, and anybody else who's here and holding the space while we set intention for brain and mental health and physical health, just type in the word prayer or amen for Cheryl to let her know that you're holding this space. Amen. Yes, I have compassion. Cheryl, I have compassion for myself and you have compassion for others. Now, somebody else typed in something else. Anybody else needing a lesson? And to recap, I'm your homie, Dr. Romie, brain doctor, mindfulness teacher, and we're talking about how to set a healthy intention. Okay, yes, I saw you there with the fibromyalgia. Jay Happy, can you tell me your name again? Hello, beautiful Isabel Skincare, right back at you. Tell me what your name is so I can hold the intention for you that you wrote fibromyalgia. Julie. Okay, Julie, thank you so much for being open and on this community. And thank you everybody who's there holding space. We feel the love. Thank you. So what happens when we have fibromyalgia, right? It's a combination of an autoimmune and inflammatory disease, and it can cause inflammation and pain and different symptoms in the body, joint pain, mood issues, gut issues, everything, okay? So Julie, I want you to know that while I can only imagine the physical and emotional discomfort you're having from fibromyalgia, is that the next step for you is to not define yourself by your illness, but your right to health. That I am Julie and I am healthy and well. And while I know fibromyalgia can affect different parts of the body, I want you to focus on what is working well for you tonight. Your ears to hear me on Periscope, your eyes, and you focus on what is working well in your body. This breath that we take together. Yes, Julie, yes. And we transform this inflammation of fibromyalgia to healing. And that healing is yours. And so I am Julie, and I am healed, healthy, and whole. Can you write that for me, Julie? Just, I am healed, healthy, and whole. And I get a sense that may feel yuck because you're like, Dr. Romie, I've got fibromyalgia. But there are parts of you that are healed, healthy, and whole. And when you focus on your health builds. And then the right decisions and the right medicine and the right holistic therapies will come along for your healing from fibromyalgia. Because fibromyalgia can be healed in a holistic approach. Amen. I am healed, healthy, and whole. And thank you, everybody, for the hearts. And for those of you, thank you, Julie. And hold that intention. And I feel it for you. That healing can be yours. It's too easy. I know. I have achalasia. For those of you that have watched my TED Talk, you know, I still deal with difficulty swallowing sometimes. But I don't let my disease define me. And I know so many of you on here are dealing with chronic health issues. You can choose to be defined by your disease, or you can choose to be defined by your right to be healthy and whole. Oh, amen, Chrissy Love Coach. So glad to hear that your ankle injury is healed. The power of prayer, the power of setting an intention. So for those of you that may be just logging on halfway, I'm your homie, Dr. Romie, brain doctor, mindfulness teacher. Yeah, don't let the disease define you. Yes. So we're talking about how to set a positive intention for health and healing from a disease. So one is to just say your fear. I'm dealing with difficulty swallowing with my achalasia, and I'm feeling like I don't, this is not true. I work on this, but just to share my personal story, find someone who can hold that intention from you and help you reframe it and hold that space, that prayer that they believe you are healing, and then turn back around and use the affirmation with these powerful words, I am or I have. I have health, I am healthy and well. Your ankle may be broken, but your spirit can't be. Amen. You found answers for your grief and anger about your nephew's health. Shobi, I hold this intention for you as your whole family is struggling to come around and grasp with such a young child losing a battle to cancer, and heaven gaining that angel is that know that that was their path. And that when loved ones transition to the other side, there still are spirit and angels and reminding us to connect to love and grace. You're right back at you, Isabel Square. Yeah, it's amazing to be back here. Can you explain I am or have more, a bit more? Thank you. Yeah, I think your name is Susie, so it is. So here's this in spiritual psychology and the intention we set. So let's just give this example. I'm going to give one from my business, if that's okay. I want a radio show, right? So if I keep saying I want, I'm always going to be wanting. And in my brain, I'm always in this state of lack. I want because I lack. But when you use the intention, I'm Dr. Romie and I have a radio show that is in the process, do you see? It feels confident. It feels there. And even though there's a little shiver inside of me, and for those of you that heard the podcast or the blab last week, you heard Natalie help me shifting out of it. Yeah, nice meeting you too, distinctively. So that's when you say I have. So when I want something like I have a radio show that's already in the works. Amen. To spread this message of health and wellness. I have, right? When it's tangible. When it's something about healing and health, it's I am. Right? Our body, amen. It's the power of attraction. What you put out is going to come back. So when it's our own mind, our spirit, our health, like I want health, it's I am healthy. I am healed. I am whole. And yeah, you're like, oh, but there's a part of me that's broken, right? There's a part of me that needs to be better. Then I am having healing in my esophagus and stomach. I am healing from the fibromyalgia and the inflammation. I am healing from the anxiety. And then reframe it to even what you want instead. Like you heard me say for Cheryl, who had anger, I have compassion. You heard me say for the person who had anxiety, I have calm, I have ease in my brain. I'm connected to whatever your body is telling you. I got the intuition from you that you're not listening. I am healing and walking on your injured ankle. So Chrissy Love Coaches, my ankle is healing. I have a healing ankle. That's it. I have a healing ankle. And for you, sister, what was what side is your ankle hurting on, left or right? If you could tell me, Chrissy, and we can get into that a little bit more, right or left? I'm going to wait. Yes. And then anybody else wants me to left. Okay. So left is your feminine side. Okay. We each have a feminine and a masculine side. So there's something in your feminine energy that wasn't being supported and your ankle gave out. So I'm holding this intention for you that whatever is in your feminine energy, that law of receiving and giving from the heart, that you need to connect to that. When we're in our masculine energy, which we all need sometime, masculine, feminine, we need a blend. That's the mover, the shaker. The feminine is the receiving and going with the flow and being in the present moment. So when we do that, as you connect to that, life was slowing you down. You needed to balance that. There was a reason. And so just say, I have slowed down. I am healing. And then you're going to see your speeding heels up and your ability to walk and run is going to be balanced. That's what that is for you. What else can I help you hold in attention? It's good to see you again too, Isabel. Yes, you're welcome. I am calm, right? And don't even say no anxiety. Just I am calm. I have slowed down. Amen. Because sometimes we have to slow down in life to speed up. Mindfulness concept right there. Whether it's in our healing, whether it's in our business, we have to take pause. Yes. Yes, I missed you all so much too. Can you give too much love or compassion? What if it isn't reciprocated? Ooh, that's a really powerful question. Yeah. You know what it is remember in mindfulness, the issue is of detachment, okay? So I don't have an attachment to outcome. So I got on the scope ready to speak about intentions, and I had no intention for outcome of how many people would be on the scope, how many hearts would I get. There's a lot of people that are on there going, give me hearts, do this. No, I came with that detachment to be of service, right? So I sit here in love and compassion towards you all, to whoever is here and needs to hear that. So when you give love and compassion, it's really hard because ego gets in the way for all of us, is not expecting something in return. Yes, you all have lifted me up. And that's how you give. I am strong. Yes, you are strong, Susie. So it is. It's I am strong and I give love and I give compassion without expecting anything in return. Okay. Now there's a difference in the business world for all of you who are like, okay, I'm going to give away my business for free. No. Because then you're not being of service. Because if you can't support yourself in your business, then, that's not showing compassion to yourself. So I never apologize for charging for my speaking engagements or my one-on-one counseling clients. If someone comes along and they can't afford it, I'm of service and I give it to them to the best of my ability at a reduced rate, right? Doctor, more about the left side. Yeah. So let's talk about the yogic principles or mindfulness principles. I learned this more. Made time for the. Yes, it's okay. I needed to be connected to you all too. I've been going crazy without connecting with you all live. It's an honor to be of service, and you all are service to me, being present here. I've learned so much from all of you. So we're talking about the right and the left side. Somebody here injured their left ankle. I've hurt my right side. And what happens is we each have a divine feminine and a divine masculine energy, okay? Have you all heard about this? Divine feminine is that allowing and receiving. And I love you right back, Chiquita. Good to see you. And that masculine energy is okay to have. It's the planning, it's the executing. We need a balance of both, right? Imagine you're here in Florida and you're stuck on I-4 traffic. You need that masculine energy to plan and analyze and move so you don't get into a car accident, right? Or to run it. But we need to have balance between feminine and masculine. And so when those energies get out of balance, we can, and you find that you've hurt one side of your body. It's kind of, your body is trying to tell you something. It's not for everybody. I just, sometimes like tonight I'm in this intuitive space somehow, and I rarely can do this with a group and when someone's not sitting in front of me, but some of you are talking to me and I'm just kind of like intuitively feeling what you need. So I feel like your divine feminine is off, Chrissy, for those of you that was left side. So how do you do that? You be present. You receive love. I'm giving you love. Do you see everybody here is giving you love? These hearts are love collective to each other, right? And so you experience this and say, I'm here to receive love. I'm here to be present and give love. And in the present moment, and the minute you do that, that healing speeds up on that left side. And, our ankle and foot is like our support system and of what we move forward in. So whatever, I think when you're walking, it's what you're moving forward in. So allow that love to receive and allow you to move forward in your life. Yeah. Seeing you back. Yeah. My feminine energy. Amen. Amen. That feminine and masculine energy and a balance of both, you know, we think things are bad and it's not. I think there's this misinformation that a man can't be feminine or a woman can't be masculine. Do you guys know the difference between divine feminine and divine masculine and profane feminine and profane masculine? So I used to be profane masculine as a neurologist. I was, you know, aggressive and assertive and in your face. And if you came to me and I was like, you have migraines and you have 5 minutes in my office, this is what I want you to do. Do you feel that energy? That's profane masculine. Okay. Now, if you have migraine headaches and I'm in my divine masculine energy, it's, well, I'm a neurologist, so let's analyze what's going on. And I'm going to listen to the facts of your nutrition, of your hormones, of what's worked for you in the past. That's my masculine logical energy working. And I'd like to work with you to create a treatment plan, right? Do you see there's still this softness and being of service there? That is the difference between profane, aggressive, and just being analytical and masculine. The feminine side is the same way. You can't be like giving and receiving all the time. Profane, feminine, those are the people who end up getting abused physically, sexually, abused in your business. You're giving away everything for free and you're like, oh, all in the spirit of love. Well, okay, if you've won the lottery or have other income source, fine. But, you know, money is the same exchange of energy as is your health. And so just being receiving, it's that balance of being receiving and giving and planning and executing. So when something is off on the left or the right side of our body, it's an imbalance either in feminine energy or masculine energy. So for the person that hurt their left ankle, it's either you're over assertive in your masculine energy right now, or you're just probably, my gut is telling me you're not open to receiving love and self-love and compassion. Thank you everybody for the heart. What else is going on as I take a sip of my ginger tea? I love this great inflammatory tea. Thank you. And just warm my throat. How else can I be of service to you all? We're setting positive intention. You haven't been open to receiving. So let's help. Anybody else having that problem that you've not been open to receiving the love and the abundance of the universe? Type in yes if that's your issue and we'll hold that in. Okay, Cheryl is saying yes. Who else is feeling that here on this Periscope? Anybody else have difficulty receiving? Yeah, maybe receiving money, and maybe receiving compliments, receiving success. Okay, I'm getting a lot of yes. Ooh, we hit a nail on the head. Thank you, Chrissy, for being so open. You see, you're doing this. Okay, so how do we be open to receive? Right? You're scared to date. So when we have fear, right? Fear of success, fear of failure, fear of, you know, being poor, fear of being hurt in the dating scene, you know, getting compliments, money. We close the door to receiving. Okay. But what does it mean to really receive? It means sitting there without attachment. Okay. So let's just all set an intention right now with typing in one simple word or two simple words as I do it. I receive. Can you do that? Just type in the word for me right now. For those of you that are watching on this, you're happily married, but you spread it. Okay, I receive. I receive. How about that? Instead of spreading I receive, let's all write that I receive. Good. So we're all going to take a nice collective breath together, breathing in through the nose. Hold the breath. And exhale out, blow through the mouth. Good. Why are we doing this? Because breath anchors us in this current moment where we can receive the most when we're mindful. Inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Good. And as you take one more inhale in through the nose, open up your heart space and exhale out. Open up that heart even further. As we're anchored here in this present moment and you just typed in that simple affirmation, I receive, I'm holding this intention for you that whatever you are meant to receive, love, compassion from me and everybody else on this Periscope, receive opportunities, receive growth, receive spiritual lessons, receive healing, that it is yours. And we welcome it, right? Yes, breath anchors us. Amen. It always does. A way to anchor in the present moment. Yes, I receive. Okay. Now, what is the difference between receiving and trying to get something? Okay. Have you ever had this feeling where you really want something? I was trying to grow my integrative medicine practice and I felt like I was banging my head against the door last year. And why did that happen? Because it wasn't meant for me to focus on. I was supposed to be focusing on my speaking career, my TED Talk, and I realize it now. But if you're going after someone like a man or a woman that you think you really like and they're just not calling back, or I'm trying to go after more clients for my business and they're not coming in, what are you doing? You're banging your head against a door that God has closed for a reason. You know, yeah, wanting too much. Yeah, you can be passive or aggressive, either one. Cheryl, right? Think of this. If you're going after something and you're not getting it, you're banging your head against a door that God and Spirit, the universe, has closed for you. And you're not noticing the one that's open. But when we anchor to breath and prayer and centeredness, whatever centers you, and you say, I'm open to receiving, you're now all of a sudden shifting from that closed door to what's open. And so if we take that back to health, you know, if we focus on all I have is anxiety, you're going to get more anxiety. But if you focus on, well, what is this door opening? It's making me slow down. There's something in my body or my brain I'm not listening to. That's receiving. It's receiving the message. It's receiving the gifts. You know, we're in this constant state of receiving all around us. It's just, we're not looking at it because we're so focused on the door that's closed in front of us. So I'm so focused on being angry all the time, or I'm stuck in anxiety or stuck in fibromyalgia, or stuck in whatever health disease, that I'm not seeing what's open and receiving and working. Yeah. Slow down to grow spiritually. Amen, Chrissy. That is such a profound shift you've had on here. Thank you for sharing that. I think we're all learning from your process of opening. So I'm going to ask you this. Your hearts are open right now. I see it. I feel it. I see the hearts. What are you open to receiving? Why don't you type it out here, and I'm going to hold that intention for you. So tell me what you want to receive, you know? Increases anxiety, which creates more of a block. Yeah, it can. Absolutely, Sarah. So when I say I am open to receive, I'm open to receiving more opportunities in the media, okay? For me, radio, TV, paid, I'm open to that, okay? I'm open. I receive. What do you all want to receive? And I'm going to hold that intention for you. Type it out. Money, health, healing, love, whatever it is. What is it you want to receive? Share. You're receiving abundance. Yes, Chrissy, I hold the intention. You're receiving abundance. Yes. Oh, Susie, amen. You're receiving peace. I hold that intention in relationship with the next. Jordan, you receive happiness. Yes. Cheryl, you open to love and compassion. You receive. Mommy for life, you already are disciplined. I am disciplined and focused. Kimmy, yes. Thank you for being honest. And money, income. Yes, money. Chantilly, positive change in what way? Can you be more specific, Chantilly? Amen. SJK, you receive your husband home. Yes. Perfect digestion. Amen. You receive confidence. Yes, Layla. Yes. Amen. Amen. I am open to receive business growth. Susie, yes, you are. We receive business growth. You see, you set this intention and I'm affirming it for you. And now you're saying it back. You are disciplined, mommy for life. Yes. Chantilly, you are healing from an addiction. Good, positive change. You are healed. You are clearing, yes, working with your coach. Amen. A new career, Diana. You are receiving a new career. You are receiving love, Chrissy. Yes. Single girls tribe here. Yay. We are open to receiving love. Thank you, everybody that's on here. So if this intention setting is helpful for you in your health or your business, I want to give you a free resource. You're welcome, Jake. It's so good to be back. I missed you too. And thank you all for those that you were sending me tweets or Facebook messages. Don't think I didn't see it. I have a corporate consulting client that doesn't allow me. How can I be so calm? I'm soothing. You know what? I do my own centering exercises before I get on Periscope. You can maybe hear the meditation music and just, you know, being of service and meditate and anchor myself before I give of others. So I've had a full day. I lectured all morning at Seminole State College and went to the gym and worked out. So I'm here in my workout clothes and I thought I need to connect with my Periscope community. It's just hurting my heart. I've missed you all. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for inviting followers. If this intention setting, I'm a dog owner. I love animals. They're all God's creatures. I think all animals remind us to be present in the current space, you know. Bless you in your beautiful space. If this has helped you, do you know of any doctors who deal with addiction? On Periscope, I don't, but let's hold the intention that you're going to receive someone that helps with addiction. If not through Periscope, through a podcast, in your own dealings, and I'm going to hold intention for your healing, you know. You're already on your path to healing from your addiction. Your addiction is teaching you something powerful that you're going to give back. What music am I listening to? It is mantra music, namaste, Craig Pruess, Pruess. I appreciate you. I'm going to turn this around, and my call to action, if you all join me on my Facebook page for free, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see it. Yes. Here we are. My Facebook page is Dr. Romie. If you click like, and right here pinned to the top is the Meet My Mastermind. Amen. It's an honor to be a healer. It's been a healing journey myself, and now I am. And this is, if you click on the link here, this is one of my favorite podcasts. Celebrity podcaster Natalie Ekdahl. I have an honor to being in her mastermind, and she interviewed me. And in the middle, you're going to see we were both very vulnerable and set some powerful intentions. So if you want to listen to its entirety, join me on Facebook, Dr. Romie, in this very top pinned post. Meet My Mastermind. We talk all about setting intentions in your personal life and in your health. So join me on Facebook at Dr. Romie. Thank you all. How long is the podcast? It is running about an hour long, but it goes by fast. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're welcome. Thank you, Layla. Thank you I receive your prayer. Thank you so much. I love that I called her. Wasn't that a great intention for her to own her celebrity, Sarah? I mean, she gets thousands and thousands of downloads each episode, but we don't own our greatness. That was a lesson in Natalie receiving. So if you want to talk how to receive, I taught Natalie how to receive on there, and she taught me how to receive. It's a reciprocal thing. No on Facebook. Is it on you're not on Facebook, Chantilly? Yeah. You can go to bizchicks.com. Do you see that right there? bizchicks.com, 192 and 193. 193, we're talking about intention setting. bizchicks.com, 193. I'm going to send you to her podcast, okay? You're going to love it. We share some heartfelt set intentions and how to do that, how to mastermind. It is an honor to be back here with you all. Wonderful. Yes, Christy, please do, my sister. A lot of thoughts. We just opened up your heart to receive everything that's coming. No judgment, no attachment. Thank you all for who you are vulnerable. I'm holding an intention for your healing. You are all on this. Yeah, take a screenshot. There you go. Wonderful to be back scoping, and my intention is going to do it every day. I will be back definitely at noon tomorrow because I have free time tomorrow. And Thursday, I will be flying up to DC, but I will scope in the evening. So my intention is that when I can't scope in the daytime with you, I'll scope in the evening. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the love. Thank you for sharing. I love you all. Have a very blessed evening.